Hey folks, this is Tesla the Rat here. Yes, I know it's been a while since we streamed last. Gary, you want to tell them what we've been up to? Or should we just walk them through it?
We've
What?
been constructing things. We've
We've
got a
been
railroad
building.
system to show you.
We have been building, and we have been building because we've been building. Okay. Now, since we've been building, we will basically say that we're doing two things here. One, we're actually using shaders. I forget the names of the shaders, but we are also using a texture pack.
We're
Glimmers
using
Steampunk.
shader pack.
Oh yes, it's it's an old shader pack. It's been updated constantly. I love the artist who does it. So the props to Glimmer. Anyway, okay. So basically, with this texture map and the shaders, let me go back into first-person view so I don't walk off a cliff. We get water textures with this. Look at that. Beautiful water textures and with nice ray tracing of the light. I jacked up my video card, which would make my system choke a little more. We could probably get reflections of like the water itself and the land. But basically we got real water textures here. If you notice the dirt and land and everything looks a little crisper and clean. We have robotic chicken thanks to the texture pack. So anyway.
Hey, let's actually show off the cows and the sheep. This is
yes, because of the texture map, yeah. The sheep, the pigs, they actually look like pigs. Not that pink weird looking thing that looks like, it's been pre-boiled. No, these are dirty freaking pigs.
We've got way too many sheep.
This we have, it's because we need the wool and the wool colors. I really need to sort out some sheep and set the wool colors right, but yep. And sheep look like, woolly sheep, just in square block version. But the cows over here is what I like the best. If I didn't know any better, they tried to make buffalo. I like it. Moo, moo.
Moo.
Moo. Alright, now,
Moo.
for our base, basically, and these are the chicken pens. You notice the chickens are robotic looking. Yes,
Look at the way the eggs look.
I know, the bunch of gears and stuff. It reminds, I don't know if you ever heard of SCP or Secure, Contain, Protect, but there's an SCP that's called a gear disease, which turns organic structures into gears and mechanoid machinery, very Victorian in flavor, i.e. like the texture pack. Anyway, this is our main room to the base. Oh, sorry. Yep, forgot over here.
We've been showing the place since we started putting up a few pictures here and there.
Oh, yeah. Got some pictures up. Got some nether work going. Got a fireplace here cooking off in the distance. The archway to the place. I don't know if you've seen any of our earlier videos, but this is what our enchantment table area looks like with the texture map. Looks really nice. Moving on in here is our potions and enchantment. In here we have all the components to possibly make any kind of potion you need. In that pinch, plus we have spares of potions to make sure everyone has a potion if they need one. The alchemical station here. Some base storage and some lighting, just odds and stuff we found throughout the world. We've got 3 iron cookers, smokers, and furnaces.
Blast furnaces.
Yeah, blast furnaces and furnaces. Of course, this is, since this is our first starter base, this is Hans. He's Hans the Wolf. Mm-hmm. Hans is a good boy. Oh, I don't have no meat for Hans. Anyway, then this is Wilhelm. This is Gary's dog. Oh, proof. We have killed the dragon, took its egg, found an elytra, and enchanted it. So basically, we've already done the end game thing. We're just now like, okay, we've done that. They put that on the wall. Make sure that was there.
Oh, nice little kitchen over here.
Oh, we got a couple smokers ready to cook food and stuff like that. And got a bunch of food. No one starves at our house.
We've been here a while.
Oh, it's our starter base, man. Our very first storage bin area. It's got a little of this. We still got diamonds in here and emeralds.
Hey, let's show them the aquarium.
Oh, yeah, the aquarium. We did... I knew we had a new mechanic in Minecraft, so we basically built a fish aquarium. Now, the only thing I don't like about the texture pack is what it did to glass here. But if you look past that and see the fish and behind it, that's all filled. That's a whole room filled with water. Inside, it's got fish that are actually bobbing and swimming around, and all sorts of stuff. All right. What is it? The long ones are the salmon. I'm not sure which one are the cod. I think I got a clownfish floating around in there.
Got a few exotic fish floating around in there too.
Yeah. And so far, they haven't eaten each other and they haven't despawned. And we've had this for quite some time now. All right. Moseying right along, this other base goes back here to our
powerful little fishery.
Our little fishery. This is a AFK fishing farm. Basically, what you do is you stand here, you hit this, and you hold the button down. Eventually, fish strikes. It comes in. The trapdoor closes, capturing it instantly. And then, when doing this, it does that again. It keeps resetting the trap. So if you tape down your mouse button, walked away, it's an AFK fishery, and you can go off like 30 minutes, have lunch or something. But it's just a small room that I added on over the barn, which is underneath where all the horses are. Or actually, our horses and a llama are. So yeah, this is our. So this was like our starter base. Oh, and for our farming, that's back out the back door here. This is another one of the entrances to the base. I gussied up differently than the other side. We have our cactus farm, sugarcane farm, bamboo farm, our floating tier 4 farm, which has got beets, carrots, potatoes, and on the very top, wheat. So that's be carrots and potatoes and wheat and melon and pumpkin. So we're kind of growing everything. Also, we did find a jungle. So we did find cocoa beans.
A spawner.
Oh, yes. See, this is going to get a little dark for folks, and I don't know how to brighten it up yet. I'll figure out something, but for the time being, this here is something we found underground. We found a spawner, and so we decided to capture said spawner. To capture said spawner, I might have to actually drop a torch in here so folks can actually see this. I don't know, this is dark enough. How dark? I don't have a torch. You have a torch?
Yes.
Throw me a torch. I'm going to do a no-no in here, just so they can see where the spawner is.
Yeah, we can always pick them up later.
Yeah. So anyway, back here. Now, okay, first off, the reason it's so dark, and you're actually sitting on glass, and there's a water chute going up.
Maybe it'll actually light up enough for them to see it when...
well, if I light it up...
Okay.
See, that little flashy burny thing that you're seeing off in the distance here? This is a spawner. It's a skeleton spawner. Now, you'll find zombie spawners and spider spawners a lot, but skeleton is one of those little bit oddly rare ones. I'm hoping that we can find actually a creeper one, because then we can have gunpowder up the wazoo. But if letting it go, it'll start spawning off skeletons. Now,
yeah, just
skeletons drop and hit a water flow and continue down here to the central channel. Another water flow sends it into a water chute that sends it up once something bumps into it. Come on, something. Oh, wait, let something spawn. I have to turn that off because the darker it is, the more this will spawn. I know this is probably terrible for YouTube right now. Only thing you probably see is a little sparkly thing. There, something spawned. Good. All right, put this back up here.
Eyes light up with this particular texture back.
But I don't know how well that's being seen. See, they go right up the water chute. Now, on their little adventure going up, you stand here, you let them build up. This is where we get our EXP from. Now, there's a limit to how many they can stand in one spot. After that, they start dying off. But still, in one swipe, you're able to collect a ton of experience points. Because we have it set to dropping at 24 feet, which at the very least, it's a single shot kill. So that pipes him all the way up outside where you saw that U-bend when we came in, and then drops him straight down to cause some damage. Enough damage not to kill them, but enough for when we strike them, we get to collect experience points and odds and ends. Thus, we have a proper skelly room. I just did this stuff here for right now, and right. Garrett, here, I'm going to hand you 16 torches back, or I'm going to keep 16 just in case I might need them for the rest of you. Of course, can only store so many guns, or basically the drops are arrows, but Well, I'm going to take a second of that. Arrows, bows, and bone. But sometimes they get overflowed. We just throw it here into the water pool and let it despawn. All right, we're out of here. Great, nighttime's coming.
Oh, nighttime's just about here.
Oh, well, yep. The only thing about Minecraft, it gets dark out here really bad, and things start spawning, and the last thing we want is things blowing up around us. I don't mind the skeletons and the zombies; those are fun to kill. It's the creepers that sit there and blow up. Yeah. Okay, Hans, you'll be a good dog and fought, chop.
Did we actually show them the horse pens downstairs?
Not yet. Those are as soon as we get dawn happening. Then after that, we'll hit the nether and hit secondary base.
Morning.
So anyway, as you can tell, it's morning. Look at that ray trace through the skylight. Ah, it's sweet. I love that shader action, man. Almost blinding when you actually walk out. Hey, look, stuff's burning up and dying out here already. All right. Now, outside down this little road ramp here is the horse pen. That's Charlie.
And Reno.
And Reno. Oh, and don't forget Ollie. Poor Ollie, his master came by, died. He was wandering around, so I had to take him in. He's a llama. Ollie the llama. Yeah. Okay. And from here, I guess, is our long walk through the nether.
Should we take this one or the other one?
This one. All right. At least it took it to where we're supposed to go. Okay. Nether portals are pretty funny. We'll explain that later. But rolling down this is our 1,000-yard run. And the first part is all made of netherrack, which is why I'm running. Because I was like just thinking, oh, I'll just take the native stone and make the ramps all the way through. Not realizing if a gas decided to shoot and some explosions happening, we would lose a walkway if not fall through it as its explosion. So I didn't think about that until it was about here at this point, because if you notice, looking through the cracks at the ground below, we're covering over a lot of lava and open area. Oh yes, it started getting scary making this. At least I know I pooped in my pants twice doing it.
Hopefully, for the most part, they don't really notice this as we're running through here.
This is where I got smart and started using cobblestone. He can shoot all he wants, but he's not blowing the cobblestone. He'll knock the torches off, but he ain't touching the cobblestone. This is when I start getting smart, and the rest of this for the 1,000 out is cobble where it's exposed. I really want to go back and redo the back part, but that was too scary the first time around. This may take a minute. This is where I wish I could do the fast forward. All right. Tick, 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 tick. Through. Dun, 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 dun. Areas we've popped out to the side so we can mine some basic stuff. We're getting there. We're getting to the other end.
There's a ghast out there. It wants to find us, but no.
Net, comrade. And this is how fast you jog through the nether 1,000 mile in a specific direction. See, yeah, this is another scary area. Look how much lava's down there. Here I'm out here pillaring doing this. Excuse me, Mr. Pigman. Pillaring doing all this stuff. There's that fortress we stumbled into.
He's really gonna hate me.
You didn't. Don't aggro the Pigman. Please don't beat on the Pigman.
I have to eat.
This is why I have pumpkin pie. Same saturation as steak. And it's something I say I can say I made by hand. Dun, 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 dun. More messy lava that I had to build over. Oh, let me just tell you, this was no fun doing this. Worth every bit, but no fun doing it. This was scary as fuck. all by myself doing it. All
guess as
by
long as they were actually
myself.
doing it.
No, the pigman.
Yeah. Aye.
Ah, there is the portal out. 1,000 meters from the first portal we entered. Now, as I said, for every meter in the nether you travel is 8 meters in the overworld. Once we walk through this, we literally walk through 8,000 meters of overworld. Which brings us out to our personalized nether portal room with the massive flames. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. Alright. Of course, our little signs on going to hell.
Yes.
Oh, yes, Flavius! One of our iron golems that patrol our base, which this is our base. We've built big. What's our motto, Gary? Build big or go where?
If you have a home.
All right. Okay, let's just say this. You come through the nether portal. This is it. There's doors on both sides. Here's our enchanting station for this base. We really tried to make this look nice and authentic. I think I did a damn good job. Huh?
Potion stands back here.
Potion stands in the back, enchanting in front. And for those in need of magic books, we've got a shitload. You want quick charge one? We got quick charge. You want channeling? We got channeling. Are you looking for blank books so you can enchant? We have those right here. Do you need the lapis to enchant? We have it right here. And along with all the potion goodies to make potions. Spare chest pins. Golden carrots. Sharp sticks. Harsh language. Little netherwort farm for the and potions. We got a pumpkin farm here to make my pumpkin pie. As I said, pumpkin pie has the same saturation as steak. So, therefore, making pumpkin pie is easier than killing cows. Wheat farm. Oh, automatic wheat farm. I hate to do this to you, robot, but you're in my farm field.
Didn't seem to hurt things any.
Now, you saw all that was wheat. All that got poured into the hoppers. As they're pouring out, it goes straight into this chest. Automatically. Dude, you're fucking up the girt. Out, 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 out. Out, 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 out. Get out. He is not listening. We're not having this argument right now. I brought you into this world. I'll take you out. Get rid of all that. Yeah, off. Off. No, not back. Off. Finally. I'm not even going to reseed that. I'll get back to that later. So anyway, automatic wheat farm, carrot farm, or potato farm, depending on what you want. Automatic egg farm. But to make pumpkin pie, you need pumpkin, eggs, and sugar. And that's all sugar cane right up the hill. And some cocoa bean farm here. We just figured we threw one up. More cactus. And nether plant.
Naturally,
it's alien, it's strange, but it has its purposes. So, what do you want to show them next?
Well, we've showed them most of the base. We can actually show the storage area and the furnaces over here, and then move on to our homes. Now, naturally, of course, let's not forget the horseshoes.
Well, this is our speed cooker. Put it this way, you have a bunch of cobblestone you want done. Let's say your inventory is filled with cobblestone. Well, you just fill each hopper up with 5 stacks each of everything. They all start cooking it down, dropping in the hoppers, and everything lands into this chest over here. But if you want, we call it an 8-burner cooker because 8 burners do everything and all drop off to the same chest. So that helps cooking things at faster speeds. This is our master storage area. You got stuff for odds and ends. We got dyes. We've got wools. Got nether racks. Stone brick, which we actually have to make more stone brick. We're out of stone brick. And more cobblestone. Now, of course, we got diamond, a little bit of gold. But we're still working on getting the basis of facility filled in here.
We're still actually going out doing a lot more mining to replenish the resources we've used.
Doing a lot of building as of late. This is our fishmonger.
Let's not forget to show them the water.
Oh, 1 second. I'm showing off the fishmonger. We got the fishmonger, which is all the fishes and cooked fish there. What is it? Captain Bob's Fishmonger Emporium. That stance says it's fresh, Fishmonger Emporium.
And let's
it has a smoker back here if you want, and plus fish in the bin if you need to have some fish. So there. Over here is Morlock's Tavern. We fuck everyone. Yes, that's basically his motto. It's basically potion standing at speed, instant health, slow fall, water breathing. I was going to fill that out. I was going to change some of the names to cappuccino. Our water fountain, which looks better in the daylight with all the specular lighting, but at night you can definitely tell still has that water effect.
Oh, hey, let's not forget the fish pond over here.
Oh yeah, the koi pond. Okay, this was my doing, the koi pond. I wanted a koi pond. Well, I got two things of salmon, looks like koi, and a bunch of other smaller fish, but it's kind of hard to see in the nighttime, Gary. Let's do yeah. I gotta go to my house. Yeah, and then we gotta show you the houses I really gotta do up the inside of my house. It's really pretty basic, but we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, sunlight. Well, at least dawn.
Yeah.
Dawn, yeah. Okay. Yes, now the koi pond. Behold the pond of koi. We decided to use scaffolding for the little bamboo bridge thing. We don't walk on that thing. It's not worth it. It'll probably collapse. But it's meant for really artsy fartsy, kind of like a Japanese garden type deal. Well, we put some flowers in, some posts, some lighting. Try to toss in a little bit of everything I could find regarding plants to make this look nice. I think I did a good job with the tree added in the background. Here's the horse stables.
The only thing is, believe it or not, I actually think that the scaffolding would actually hold if you walked across it. That's what it was made for.
Yeah, but
Nobody's actually tried it to see, and I'm not in a big hurry.
Right. Horses. Now, when we got here, we found a bunch of horses in the area, so we started snatching, taming, saddling, and armoring. We even have a donkey. Hello, Mr. Donkey.
A couple of donkeys, actually.
Yes, we do. So there'll be some ass up in here. And if you need some chests and stuff like that for name tags and saddles and leads. A little water trough and some bales of hay for them to eat and lay in or walk around or poop in. All right, let's go into your house first.
Okay.
Let's show off your crib. Show us your crib.
Show off the front first.
Right. As you notice, he's using texturalized concrete and marble. He's also using lots of ivy to cover the exterior of his property. In real life, ivy is a bad thing because it attaches itself to the wall and grows in, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
But this is Minecraft, so who cares?
Right. I see he has a quick tub to the side. His potion stands ready to go rearing. And his own collection of materials to build. Ooh, cool. His stove and ovens. Oh, man, I like your fireplace. That's nice. That's big with the little pictures to the side. And a couch. Kick back, chillax, have a beer with a buddy.
And upstairs.
Got some wall ceiling texture happening here. He's got his bed and his own personal enchantment tool. Yeah, that's what I haven't done yet. That's what I got to do in my own house.
Yeah.
Now I built all the main stuff. I've been living a communist lifestyle using the people's the people's stuff, not making my own. I gotta stop that. Okay, but yeah, that's awesome. Oh shit, and you've been doing some busy work here.
Yeah. That's
His
what I
iron
actually
armor
put
set.
all my experience points to is making
His diamond
books.
armor set. His primary diamond armor set. So yeah, and a skyline here. He's got some lamps up there to keep the mobs off the roof. Right on. Now, most of my house is mostly exterior look. I really, really need to work on the inside of my house. But let's just walk around my house first. First off, I try to think medieval meets goth. And I found some builds that I really liked, so I try to mimic what I saw, and this is what popped out.
I just made a box.
And this was fun making. I mean, the hardest part is the roof. I will say the hardest part of this build was the roof. And I'm still not even done because I haven't gotten all the way into the inside of the stuff. But anyway, this is the house. My pirate totem's outside. And of course, my house, I've got some armor, some chests. This is where I sleep. I've been learning how to use the banner thing to try to make letters. Let's see, cookery, smokery. That's the loom for making those banners. Some iron blast furnace for metals. Stone cutter to cut stone so I can build the shapes and whatnot. Then I got up here, and what I did up here is basically all I did was lay down the flooring and lighting.
That's a nice
Okay,
pattern.
this is blue terracotta converted to this, I think, cooked or whatever the heck, to get this texture.
Cool.
It took a shitload of clay and a shitload of blue dye.
Nice.
But that's what I got for the floor texture. Then I carved my way up to the roof access, where I tried to give the place some weight, like it's actually made of log beam and stuff. You know, like this actually could be built, which I think in some cases have been, depending on, you know, I mean, there may be I should actually put a central structure here for support, but yeah, I've got to do the interior work. Gary's better in the interior work than I am. Me, I just go crazy on the exterior builds and make buildings look nice and pretty. It's like, oh, this would look great in the city. All right. Now, just to give you an idea, our base is encompassed by a wall all the way around in this large area. I hope you're not getting sick as I'm spinning and walking. As we mosey along, what?
Let's show them the first.
Well, first it goes walls all the way down to the center piers. You can actually come up here, but we're just working on filling stuff out. Dang it.
Nice view from the terrace up here. Which really shows off the water fountain, actually.
Yeah, well, that's why I built this. Was like, you know, every king has his like stand where he talks to his community.
Address the people.
When you come to address the people, well, that's why I was thinking about this when I built this. So you have that. People, listen to me. I'm your boss, kind of, and we need to go because the Jun Horde has just dropped, and they looking hungry. And for human flesh, that means you, Jim. Oh.
Then, of course, there's the wall.
Oh, God. The first thing we had to do was lay the wall foundations. Yes, the wall goes all the way around. It has a top, a bottom to it.
I like to play on the roof every now and then. They hate it when I do that.
Of course, it gives also perspective of what our base looks like on the inside. I mean, we just made it look... having fun, really, just building these weird little odds and ends of the places.
Yeah, it's the little details.
Oh, Gary, you see that mountain over there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I cut the top of it off. I was going to put a spire tower on that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like one of those flames of Gundor?
Yeah.
Or, the warning fire?
Yep. That would be cool.
Of course, this is the south terrain. And here's the east terrain.
I love the way the shadows cast stuff.
Oh, yeah. Light actually has light rays. That we'll get to. If you've seen that in the distance, we'll tell you about that in half a tick. But first, we'll take you outside and at least look at the front of the entire base itself. I mean, we have a lot of work to do. We haven't polished this out. I mean, there's glass work to be done. There's some molding that I want to put down. But basically, we got a wall with the perimeter red stair line all the way around to keep the spiders out. So we get to keep out spiders, zombies, one entryway, and they're not getting through a gate post.
I don't think we need to worry about running them all the way around. There's nothing there but... So from here...
But if we want to get our horses out, that's how we do it. But from here, it's time to head to Harbor City.
Now...
Or Harbor Town.
Let us take... the train.
After you, Gary. Have fun. My turn. Now, we leave our secured walled base through an underground semi-secret base, or entryway, and what the hell happened, Gary?
Huh?
Did you make it to the other side?
Yep.
I just saw a ghost image of you as I drive past you.
It took me to the other side. Now I decided to stop it back. Thank you.
Hit. It's not a perfect
Oh, I know
train,
what happened now. It hit the one that was already
Yeah,
here,
hit this and it bounced
back.
right. Oh, we could just send this one about its merry. And put this one here. It's supposed to have a three-way system with 3 carts, but... Okay, let's hit the bed before we start showing off Harbor Town.
Yes, let's do so. It's dangerous in here for real. We really had to light this up.
Alright. Anyway, that's the train and the train station here. I'll go back to the train station and kind of explain stuff. That's an outbound train. You jump in the train, you hit the button, you go back to the walled base inside. If you're coming from the wall base, this is where you land.
Show this up back.
Huh? Okay. Oh, I think he said he'll be right back. So, anyway, while he's being RBing, here's the pier. Great, I have an Enderman mad at me. Okay, bring it. I have 300 pearls. Alright. Nosing around along. So we're going to actually put this huge monster cruiser ship. These are redstone lamps. Those are light sensors on top. So when it's dark, all the lamps here light up. Hopefully a day in Minecraft will end. They're pretty fast, so they're sending the tour. But this is the ocean. So basically we have a base to an ocean. And yes, I've pondered making an ocean base down there. Oh, that's what I was saying about Minecraft. You can actually look at the water. There's fish. See, there's a 3 salmon. That is awesome. And got kelp out there. And if you go out further, and you'll find coral blocks, and there are even dolphin and turtles. I just wish we had a couple of dolphin or turtle out here, but it's just the way it is. Okay. Anyway, when I created the pier, and I didn't because I figured ocean needs pier to ship and ships lanes and stuff. I don't know. I got all industrial minded, so that's where I created the harbor master's office. Office hours from dawn to dusk. Well, guess what? You're open. Just remember, employees only. Okay. Coming into the door. This is for like a counter area. This is a cartographer table. So I guess if you're dealing with customers, here's a map. Here, we'll make you a map. There you go. Also, they've got 3 stations for clerks here and 1 over there. Each clerk station has an empty chest so they can perform business or at least have some sense of storage. This is just our work chests we use to making the town here, which we'll get to explaining the rest of it. But basically, it's just our general stuff with leaves and fish, food, wood stuff, stone, lava buckets, which are used to cook things with lava, crafting tables. Then back out here, coming outside of the Harbor Masters, is Jared's Blacksmithery. I figured along with
somebody's got to shoe the horses.
Yeah, somebody's got to shoe horses, fix carriages, stuff like that. Also, I put a horse trough here, which is kind of new for effect. Those are actually stairs holding water in without it splashing over, acting silly. It's a new mechanic of Minecraft that they've added. This is our horse stable here. We've got parking from dusk to dawn. So, and when you come in, you can attach a lead to your horse and attach it there, and away you go. This here is what I'm working on as a lighthouse for the area. And I got to put stairs in, but you can actually make it all the way to the very top of the tower here if you're very careful. As I said, structure is still under construction. So please, hard hats are mandatory OSHA gear. Wear them. Now, here's the top. This is where we're going to actually put the lighthouse emitter. But I'm working on the wiring and the debugging of it. But here's a harbor town as we have it now. Now I'm hoping to have more houses and villages and little odd ends and shops, and I don't know. We may incorporate this island to do something, or we might just actually fill up all the water and make it one more solid land just for more structures. I'm not sure how we're going to terraform it. I want to try to use the terrain as much as possible as it is, but at times you're just forced to have to flatten or reshape something so you can fit something in. But yeah, this is a place you don't want to fall from height. But hold on, let's see over here. Where's the jump?
Oh yeah,
where's the crazy man jump?
There's a corner where if you're really lucky and you're running really fast and jump really far.
Okay, now I could die, but not today.
And that's it.
That's how you get down the tower without having to climb down those crappy stairs. Now, along with the harbor master and the smithery and the stuff we're here making, we decided to also make an inn. We figure a harbor should have at least an inn for wary travelers. Welcome to the Lost Coast Inn. Lost Coast Inn. First you're lost. Well, now you're here. Hey, you're not lost anymore. Inside the double doors, we come over here to where you get the counter and talk to the business guy. He also handles meals and stuff. We have a little bit of a restaurant accent here happening here. We're going to need to throw some carpeting down, but, all of this gets upgraded slowly over time. We just needed to get the basic shell idea, structure, and what we're doing here. In here is the kitchens. Got some smoker and some storage space for the cook so he can get his orders out to the people in his restaurant. And also a nice furnace. couple smokers, some artwork so he can look at so he doesn't go stir crazy when there's nothing to do. All right. And just in case you just want a night room for the night, well, gold and a half will get you one of these. If you got 2 people, you got to spend a credit. You got beds for people. That's 2 people in your combination here. Over here, we've got these honeymoon suite. Double beds stacked together. Single occupancy. Double bedroom for like travelers who are traveling abroad together. And a single witchman's bedroom, which you just don't want to be disturbed. You have issues. This is the room for you. You don't want to hear the sound of the snoring of the other neighbors. That whole room is for you. All right. That's the inn, restaurant, bar, and tavern. I think we did a nice job on this. And I think that concludes our tour. Now, we'll be adding more to this, but the reason we haven't done any live streaming is because building this stuff really takes a lot of time and effort. And it's just like...
And it's kind of boring just to sit there and watch.
I don't know if it's boring for you to sit there and watch me build something, but I'd rather just spend the time off camera, build stuff, and then come back and go, okay, this is the update. Our big update, which really helped us out in getting a little more creative with this stuff, was changing the texture pack and adding shaders. So we can have shadow, lighting effects, night-day cycle, etc.
Yeah. Like, look at the lava coming out the side of this mountain over here.
Yeah, how dare it. Way over there. That red stripe. Oh, over there. That too.
The water effects really do look so beautiful. Look at the way you can actually see the plants underwater.
Oh, yeah. Fish, too, when they swim past. It definitely changes the texture and feel of Minecraft, yeah. Okay, I guess that concludes our tour and update.
Water textures I've seen.
It's
probably one of the most realistic water textures I've seen in any game.
Well, it's a shader, Gary. Yeah. Somebody ran the math
of
Minecraft to...
point is.
Yeah, I know. It's nice.
Be realistic.
Well,
right down to the little waves.
Yeah, just be happy there's no typhoons.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that concludes our update in Harbor Town. So, any last words, Gary?
No, just good night and have a great life.
All right, folks. Take care. Till next week's stream, which I'm not sure when, but I just definitely wanted to tell you that we're still around and we're still doing Minecraft. All right, folks. Have fun.
Lots of fun.